country. Gone by was a blend of dance performance by the Great Africa Heritage Ensemble from the University of Ghana, Legon. Let's give it up for them one more time. And so last week, our contestants did a tour of all the 16 regions of Ghana creatively, showcasing the distinctiveness of each one. It was fun to see them, Cookie.
Now tonight, the ladies have another task on their hands. They have to dig deep into their creative worlds and tell stories that will stir our emotions, shape our personalities, and provide moral lessons like our folktales will always do.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the ride. As usual, our carefully chosen industry experts are prepared to record the appropriate marks for the deserving contestants on their score sheets and share knowledge as well. Let's give it up for our judges. Beautiful Janet Sunkwa Mills and Jigodi Kwakudosu, looking very beautiful and elegant tonight. Let me start with you, Jigodi. Tonight is storytelling. What are you expecting?
Storytelling is one of the key things that makes a difference when it comes to communication, soft skills, and being a well-groomed lady. So I'm looking forward to the kind of stories and the style of stories they're going to tell.
All right, now let me go to you, Janet. Looking very beautiful as well. What are you expecting?
Thank you, sweetheart. So today, for me, is about mental stimulation. I'm looking for the and so what part of the story. So don't just come and tell a story. Tell me the essence. Tell me how you can leverage this to develop our society, whether economically, socially, whatever it is. But I want you to stimulate my mind. Plus, I want them to do it with style and elegance.
With style and elegance. But as you can see, the middle seat is empty, but we have one of the industry's best brains on standby. Let's take a quick preview.
Joining the judges tonight is an astute senior lecturer at Department of Dance Studies, School of Performing Arts, the University of Ghana, who is well vested in the arts and Ghanaian tradition and comprehends happenings in the entertainment industry. Dr. Ofosu completed his PhD in African Studies in 2019 and has been an adjudicator and choreographer for several pageants and dance competitions, including GMB. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Terry Bright Kweku Ofosu.
Dr. Terry Bright Ofosu is our guest judge this evening. Congratulations, Doc, on your PhD award in dance. Tonight, obviously, it's not your first time here on the GMB platform, but what are you expecting?
Okay, so I'm expecting them to be able to perform, basically. Storytelling is what scholars will call total theater. So in the performance, you are expecting them to be able to tell the story and tell it well, dance, act, sing, and have some musical performance, poetry, whatever we have in the traditional society. We put all together in a basket, and that is what is the traditional storytelling sessions.
It looks like it's going to be a big basket tonight, but you're very welcome, Dr. Terry. Now, remember that you here in the audience and back at home, you have 60% of the votes, and of course, the judges have 40% score. So to keep your favorites in the competition, you already know what to do, right? All right, *713 *13# or download the TV3 Reality app from the Google Play or Apple Play stores. Follow the prompts and you're good to go. Now, there's a lot coming up here tonight, Anita.
Yes.
But right after this break.
Wow, and the studio is packed, and also we have some audience at the TV3 Executive Theatre, and so that should tell you that tonight is going to be very heated. So if you're in the Executive Theatre and you can hear me, kindly wave. We want to feel you are a part of the show as well. So give us a wave. We can see you on our screens. Give us a wave. All right. And tonight is all about storytelling. And if you agree with me, you know that storytelling, it demands a certain talent. And if you're not born with it, then you do not have it. But we know our ladies are born with it. And so they're about to show us what they've got. Last week, she was the Tutuhene and even won the Star Performer of the Night. This week, she's about to tell us something different about the Sacred Groove in Tano. And so if you're ready, let's welcome from the Bono East region, Techiwa.
live is to choose well. Knowing who you are and standing right by it is another unique thing. As an indigenous African woman, I love telling stories, and I believe you do too. Tonight, I am taking you to the Tano Sacred Grove. Mr. Clement Akwasi Ifa, CEO of Clemonic Company Limited and Clemonic Homes. Her Excellency Lordina Akia Mahama, former First Lady of the Republic of Ghana. I say Ayiko. To vote for me, kindly dial the short code on your screen. Thank you.
Mene tanota kra. Me kra de na me nsaya de. Someone me betna ha this won di masa de yiso. Sekane to me kwaye yi mu. Afa ibe ndi kwaye yi mu nam. Na ba de wa gu ni nsa so onwura kwaye yi mu. Many years ago, the great people of Puno erupted from the ground at a place called Amori. Yes, through hunting, they settled in the rocks and caves of a sacred grove where life truly began for them. Wow. Yes, through that, the grove served as a hideout during the war against the Ashantis. Mama men kan wa hinta sem kɛseɛ bi ɛ. Ya wo adiabanta ne bi wɔ kwaye yi ma. Ya frɛ ne homachem. Me lɛmɛ. Homachem. Diai ne dwuma de wodi ne sɛ. Sɛ tete hɔ na bi jira. De na na fia nkoma bɛya ne sɛ obetu sunsan gu homachem ya se. Eni sima ba ku pepo. Obehu sɛ homachem akɔfa nipa kora beti sɛ Kumbo. Hey. This grove served as the first GPS system. Wow. Nananom. Impanyini de. Bosom de ono betna. One ne watchira unechi wade. Medamase.
Techiwa from the Puno East region telling us about the Tano Sacred Grove. Let me move over to Janet and find out what she thinks about her performance.
Thank you for opening the show, first of all. You know, I had to dig into my annals of Akan to try and grasp everything that you were saying. But what I loved about today was the fact that you were interacting with your audience, because that's the essence of our storytelling in Ghana. So well done, and thank you for opening the show.
All right, thank you so much, Techiwa. Now, our next contestant will be telling us about how the name Busumchi came about. You've all heard it, but what is the story behind Busumchi? With a round of applause, let's welcome Kesiwa from the Ashanti region.
Asante hene, nana otumfo saiti to the second. Asante hema, nana kunedi ya domotoso miensa. Kuna hene, kuna hema, eni nana muntina kunyenina. Today, I will be talking about how the name Busumchi came into existence. To vote for me, kindly dial the short code on your screen. The name is Kesiwa. Thank you.
A very long time ago, I, Accra Busumpe, decided to go and hunt in the wild forest in a sacred day, that is Dabone in Akan. When I went, I searched and searched. I sent Dabone na me call kwayemu. It got to a point I was so tired and decided to go back to the village. I laughed and said, "Hey, Atadre, and the Matidene, Atadre, and the Matidene, hey, Atadre, and the Matidene, and one of me family, Nami Gedi your channel, Atikatika, Atik, hey, Abone Daniel, Abona Fanny." The antelope only got injured, so I followed its steps, using the blood drops along the way as a lead. When I got there, you won't believe what I saw with my eyes.
What did you see?
I saw the antelope jumping inside the pond, and it vanished.
Hey!
In shock, I screamed, "Hey! Sawa chino ya busum!" Ehone beye busum ochi. Madam wasi.
A beauty of storytelling. Kesiwa from the Ashanti region. Let me move over to Dr. Terry Bright and find out what he thinks.
Kesiwa, how are you feeling? you were electrifying on the stage. I think that your performance is excellent. The only thing I would say is that anytime that you sing as a storyteller, you sing and the audiences start responding to your singing, you have to put in a little dancing. You know, you could have done some dancing with a gun, and that would have been super. But aside from that, you were great on stage. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Kesewa. Now from the Ashanti region, I'm taking you to the central region, where Esiedua will be telling us about the story of the king of Efutu as well. Let's welcome Esiedua.
Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a gift and not giving it. The Central Regional House of Chiefs, Mr. Ahen of Abra, aka Riribi, Ghanaman, Infinimanto Mufunina, Michiahom. In there are your stories of old, na menyoro boko ancient Efutu. Mepeda mibisa, abazina wayaya wanehin, or kesohun, on your kesokrutio. He cares them a lot of times. To vote for me, kindly dial the short code on the screen. Madahum Nyarasi.
Kozi wanjinzo. What is it? This means you're not supposed to believe stories that are told, but then remember them. Benubri, Ebejezi. And Brebia Wabasinoko. The ancient Efutu lived under the reign of Efutu Shibura. He had a very special hat which he never took off. Hey, Orida Oshe, Oriziza Oshe. Everything he did, this king wore his hat. But then out of curiosity, his people removed this hat during the communal unrest. This angered him so much that he cursed them, saying, Shaza, Emiohin Machawa, Fitinda, Kasidapem, Madumwan, Mobaya Biala, or Badana. And truly, nothing they did ever yielded good. Oh. The people were left without a king, and the king without a subject. And see, one what's here, the Biaramakada we are encouraged that we should be very slow to anger. And then when we are even privileged, if you are privileged to know people's weaknesses, please do not use it against them. Man and sesame, so ya dewo, Mrs. Sietefo, Madahumase.
Esiedua from the central region. Let me move over to Jibodi and find out what she thinks of Esiedua's story.
Esiedua, beautiful story, simple. I like the way you interacted with the audience. Next time, take the stage. It's all yours. When you have a moment, every time you have a moment on stage, it's all yours. Make it big and take it. But you did awesome. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Esiedua. Now, from the northeast region, Yenupang will be telling us the story of the Gambaga Crocodile Rock. With a round of applause, let's welcome Yenupang.
The overlord of Mampubu, Batambanampo Batambamba, the northeast region, the regional minister, Namba, Mbamba Nampurub, Niporman Nayaso Mankaba Sensianambana. Have you ever heard of the Crocodile Rock in Gambaga? If no, then stick with me this Sunday as we delve into the captivating and exciting history behind this rock. Yenupang is the name. Keep voting massively. Niporma, Mposia.
Hello, Mommy.
Hello, Yenu. How was school today?
Chai! Well, light now Farimaka. Today, school was interesting, motivating, and captivating based on a story my teacher told me.
Tell me.
When I say Tiani, you respond, jing jing and na. Tiani, jing jing and na. Tiani, jing jing and na. Many years ago, in the land of Gambaga, within the northeast region, there was a river called Angulilafi with a peaceful crocodile deity. For many years, the harmless, peaceful crocodile deity lived in peace with the people of the land until an intruder came in. The intruder was also a crocodile, but it was very vicious that it killed an innocent child. This
angered the peaceful crocodile deity, and it yelled so loudly at the vicious crocodile that it evoked all the spirits of the land, turning the vicious crocodile into a rock. That was how come we had the Gambaga crocodile rock. Hence, we shouldn't take people's leniency to be their weakness. So, who knows? Destruction might await us. A word to the wise
is enough.
A word to the wise
is enough.
This time round is in the northeast. Thank you. Umposiani Poma.
Yenupang. Now, let me go to Janet and find out from her what she thinks of Yenupang's performance.
Tiani, Tiani.
Tiani,
Tiani. I love that part of your performance. That was very engaging. As you impersonified a young girl. So maybe I was expecting your choice of diction to be more like the choice of a young girl. So the impersonification was okay, but I think that you could have done it better. But you got me engaged with Tiani Tiani.
And she definitely got me with the A's and the oohs and the ahs. That is what storytelling does to you. This is GMB 2022. Tonight is all about storytelling. We're taking a quick break after seeing 4 contestants. We have so much more for you right here on TV3. Don't go anywhere.
You're still watching GMB 2022 live from... No, calm down. Please calm down. Calm down, and behave yourself, those of you in here. This is still GMB 2022. Now, the spillover was so massive that we've had to take some of our patrons to the Executive Theater. Those of you in the Executive Theater, cameras on you. Can I see your shouting? All right. Now, the act of storytelling, we are continuing right here. We've seen 4 of the contestants already. Shall we continue? Now, there's a story regarding how cocoa came to the Western North region. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Afra to tell us that story.
I go Western North man. So she also traditional council, the student authorities of Pentecost University, and to Team Afra, I say Ayiko. Tonight is storytelling, and I can't wait to tell you about the story of cocoa in the Western North region. And don't forget to keep supporting Afra by texting AFRAH to the short code on the screen. Thank you.
This is how women in my land treat their men during cocoa season. In October, we really pamper our husbands, but when it gets to May, June, cocoa na katie siswa ansono. Many years ago, 2 brothers from Seri visited Tete Kwashi's farm for cocoa. When they came back, they grew their seeds at Seshi Asafo. In 5 years, they experienced great cultivation. This attracted farmers from Asante, from Puno, Northern, even Ivorian farmers, to travel all the way to the Seshi for cocoa seeds. When they came, they decided to stay and cultivate with us because of our rich and fertile soil. This made cocoa farming became the full occupation for the people in the Western North. And that is how come there is only 1 cocoa city in Ghana. Seshiyoso. Messiah Yaefa. Seshiyoso. Yawazo Yasoko. Yawazo Yasoko. Western North. Yawazo Ya. Yawazo Yasoko. Western North. Yawazo Ya. Yawazo Yasoko. Thank you.
And that's the story about how cocoa came to the Western North. Please, a round of applause for Afra. Jibari, what would you tell her?
Hello, Afra. Well done. 2 things that caught my attention. One of them was the fact that you danced to tell the story, so that made it exciting. Next, I like the way you bounce back also. Stories are a flow. So my encouragement to you is next time, just make sure you don't have too many dips in too many errors. I know you're nervous, but don't be. And also use the stage to your advantage because that's what you have. I love the story and well done.
Thank you, Chibodi. Please give it up for Afra Westing North. Now imagine a group of people coming out of the mouth of a whale right here in Ghana. That's a story to it. Please let's welcome Nyakua from the Western region with that story.
Nana Besia Kankozibi term, considering why it is believed that Nana Bedu Bonsu and his descendants came from the mouth of a whale and how the Ahanta name was derived. Make a date with me tonight as I enlighten you through this narrative. Team Nyakwa, the Western Regional House of Chiefs and Queen Mothers, Mo Nejuma. The competition is getting tougher. To keep me in the competition, dial the short code on your screen. Remember, it is Nyakwa, Nyame and Sawum, Malawase.
The hunters migrated from the Bono region, currently known as Techiman. During the migration, they swam from the river Pra to the river Nkobra. Now, when they got to the bank of the river, the first person to see them shouted, "These are the family members Jonah made whilst he was in the mouth of the whale." After hearing the name Nana Bonsu, which means king of whale, as they were drying themselves, they started saying, "Hatawohun, Hatawohun." People in the neighboring community started calling them Ahatafo. This is how come Ahata was derived. But due to modernization, it is now Ahantafo. Faculty. Mama Nami Chamana Sis Fede and Amabre I.
Nyakwa from Western region. Dr. Terry, what would you say to her?
Nyakwa, I particularly enjoyed your story, but the performance is where I think you fell short a bit. Like Jigbodi has always been saying, the stage is yours. You could use it, even though you danced. I think that, I don't know whether your music did not do justice. Yeah, but I think it's an okay performance. I would say that. You look like one of the old, what they would say, Preman women. Yeah, with your Amagana, yes. With your platforms. Congratulations, that was a good one.
Nyakua, aka Amagana. Please, a round of applause for Nyakua from the Western North region. Now, there's another delegate who wants to take us all the way to the Mole National Park. Ladies and gentlemen, Haria from Savannah.
A very big thanks goes to young Bonra Tutumba Boresa the first, to all paramount chiefs, sub-chiefs and queen mothers in my region, and to Gonja Youth Association. May Allah bless each and every soul supporting me, and may He touch more souls to support me. Tonight, I'm going to talk about how animals once lived in the Mole National Park. To keep me, Haria, in the competition, kindly follow the prompt on your screen. Thank you so much. Asante.
Animals lived happily in the Mole National Park until famine hit the forest so badly that it was only Dukulibi, the spider, decided to find his way out. He convinced the king of the forest to implement law that whoever would laugh at another would be made to cut down trees. Can you imagine? He trapped a lot of animals until Kenyeshe, the guinea fowl, decided to turn the tables against him. He heard Kenyeshe telling her children, "Mumbia, I am going to braid cornrow to look beautiful." Wow. He jumped from the tree and laughed at the hairless head of the guinea fowl. The guinea fowl cried to the king. He cried to the king, "It is time for the Kulubi to taste pepper. This time round, he was made to replant all the trees that were cut down. Be careful. Be careful of the pits you are digging, for you may not know. Let's practice afforestation. Let's protect the trees our forefathers left behind, of which we created one as the Mole National Park. For when the last tree dies, the last man also dies. Thank you so much, Asanu Kushi.
Haria preaching afforestation right there from Savannah. Janet, we are all ears.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, please, Mommy.
The pitch of your voice was better this week. But to be honest with you, again, I felt that you were reciting. Your performance didn't draw me in. The story was really interesting about the animals, but you just recited it. And I think you could have done much, much better.
Yeah.
But anyway, you're looking pretty.
Thank you, Mommy.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Haria from the Savannah region. Jenna, thank you for that one. Now, the art of storytelling will continue right here on GMB 2022. Don't go anywhere.
All right. It's a party in here. We're having a lot of fun and telling our stories as it's supposed to be told. This is GMB 2022. It's charged up in here. You can see the fans of the contestants and family are here and they are cheering them on. But we're moving to the Upper West region where Angbang will be telling us about the Golu Defense Wall, which was built for protection. Let's welcome Angbang.
Tonight is story time, and I have just the perfect story for you. In Bwakimpuri Nandomna, Professor Edmond Dilly for Barkayane. To Team Ambang, God bless you. To the people of Upper West region, Nebarka. Keep supporting me by dialing the short code on your screen to vote for me. Inshallah lang.
Dear tourists, today I am dressed to depict Babatu Joto, the slave raider who invaded the people of the Sisala land. Yes, Babatu Joto was a vicious man and feared far and wide. So, when the Golukwaru head of Babatu is present in his territory, he sent his son and 10 warriors to meet Babatu at the gate. Yes. Babatu claimed that he had come to smoke the peace pipe with them. But my people believe in prevention is better than cure. So, the Gwaru cautioned his people to build 2 walls. One to protect them against slave raiders like Babatu, and the other wall to encircle water bodies and farms. They built for 10 to 25 years, but stopped when the transatlantic slave trade had come to an end in 1808. Yes. Today, this story is so that you may build another wall, a wall against mental slavery. But always remember that prevention, they say, is indeed better than cure. But when push comes to shore, we must remember to always be prepared because we are each other's keeper. Thank you.
Angbang from the Upper West region.
I like the way.
Dr. Terry, what are your thoughts on her performance?
Okay, so I think that you maintained your character right from the beginning to the end, and that is kudos for you. Also, the content was very informative. I'm not too sure whether the transatlantic trade stopped in 1808. I'm not too sure. That information may be incorrect. But yes, the performance was good. You maintained your character throughout, and kudos. Congratulations.
Kudos, Angbang. That is coming from Dr. Terry. But our next contestant will be telling us about how the River Oti came about. With a round of applause, let's welcome Aiko from the Oti region.
Focus Seteta to the fourth. For Mekaya, this week I bring you a tale of a daunting river of doom, the adhesive that holds the lands of the Oti region together. To my support system worldwide and Team ICO, to keep voting ICO, kindly follow the prompts displayed on your viewing device. Always remember to tell a friend that the glory of the Oti region is here. Mese Menanse, Milo Bara.
Tikolo, Nyangbansu, Gede Irome, Nyangbansu, Kaje Irome, Nyangbansu, Ima Irome, Nyangbansu. I am Orerentagra, the giant Mau hunter. Did you know that in the 15th century, we, the Maus, were the first to cross the turbulent river that meanders through 22% of my region? But of course, it was we who made the region known. It was the prowling leopard that showed us the way, walking backwards into the river to obfuscate our Kwemu adversaries. See boys Siarea Wobra, Mola Wobra, this international river that empties into the Volta Lake but is 120 kilometers longer than it, became known as the water that blocked our enemies, translated in Nchumru as Inchu Atibam. Currently, the namesake of my region, home to the African catfish, the Freedom and Justice Ferry, and the water that sustains Ghana's finest melting pot of culture. This river, Inchu Atibam, is now the river Oti. Thank you.
Thank you, Aiko. Let me move over to Jigwadi. Jigwadi, what do you think of Aiko's performance?
Aiko, very well done. You've come out better this week than what you did last week. I like the way you used the stage. I like the way you started the performance. And I like the way you ended. Well done.
Thank you very much. Well done, Aiko. That is coming from Jigwadi. Okay, the chants are coming in. But our next contestant will be telling us about how gold came about in the Ahafu region. With a round of applause, let's welcome Tiwa.
Dear Yankwanta Mahine, Nana Boachetromo the Third, and the Dear Yankwanta Traditional Council, Mechia Obibia, to Team Tiwa and my lovely family and friends. I appreciate your good work. Keep supporting your girl in the competition. Tonight, I will be telling you an exciting story about my region. To keep me in the competition, kindly dial the short code on your screen and vote Tiwa. Thank you.
Assembly and yes, sister. No, so when you and so catch it, brother, me mo. When you said that you could not for free mono, no one fin to trust nobody in touch us. There was a prophecy about his chieftaincy. And now I have for name place to see and see him. Now, one day they found a crab with a golden shell. Or Kotasi Kako, Bonechi and Kasa. Yes, or Kotoni Basayan, or we are saying, no best for the Natieku 9 says. Indicating that yes, he is the chosen one. My sister, I can hear some footsteps. Say, I have Then you know, they now have to crown Anatieku as the next king of Intotroso. Now the elders, they had no choice than to accept Anatieku. And that was the beginning of gold mining in Intotroso in the Hafa region. To the extent that it extended to Kenyasi, where we have one of the biggest mining companies, Newmont. And when you see my people endowed with gold, it was from Nana Tiekua, when you're baby call, but that was it.
Tiwa representing the Ahafu region. Janet, did you know the story?
I didn't know it. You are a great storyteller, Tiwa. I love your enthusiasm and the way you play with your voice and the way you were engaging with the one who was with you on stage as well as with the audience. Your contact eye to camera. You did fantastic. Please keep going the way you're going. Well done.
Well done, Tiwa, and that is coming from Janet. A round of applause for our contestants. They are doing amazingly well, and I'm learning a whole lot right here tonight as a storytelling night. We're going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we have more contestants for you right here. There's GMB 2022.
There's no party like the GMB party. Please do it for faculty. Thank you. thank you, thank you. We're still drawing the lessons right here at GMB 2022 through the art of storytelling by the delegates. We have a lot more to go. I'm learning a lot, and I hope that you're taking advantage of it whilst you're here in the studio and back home as well. To continue the storytelling for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the Upper East region and welcome Anaba.
Solomon, tonight I'll be taking you on a journey to a small community in the Upper East region known as Bukere, where a young woman liberated her people from the slave raiders. To God Almighty, to my paramount chiefs and their sub-chiefs, to my regional minister and the prominent people of the Upper East region, to Team Anaba, I want to say a big thank you for supporting me this far. To vote for Anaba, kindly dial the short code on your screen. Thank you, and Portia.
Wait. To Pokabona. Wait. She is to the far west, what Queen Amina is to Zazu. Bravery on the face of danger, a beacon of hope for her people. Wow. She suffered as a young woman married off to a distant farmer. Lost her husband even before her marriage was officiated. Our custom demanded that she chose from her husband's brothers a suitable replacement. Guess what she did? She refused and went back to her father's house. This was at the same time of brutal slavery in her region. On an almost perfect day, she encountered one of the slave raiders while pounding millet with her baby at the back. This coward snuck up on her, attempting to capture her. While distracted with getting the baby off of her back, she hit him repeatedly to death with his own gun. Yes. This scared the rest of the slave raiders and they flee out of her community. This is the story of my ancestor. She is Apoka of Bukere, daughter of Ayo, great-granddaughter of Abolga. She is the true definition of feminine strength, an absolute role model. Thank you, Portia.
Anaba from Upper East region, and I'll quickly go to Jigbadi for your remarks on her performance.
Anaba, well done. I really love the story. It's everything about it was interesting. Next time, I would like to see you act more like she did, but what you did was very good. You're going to make your region proud, so keep going.
Keep making your regions proud. Please, a round of applause for Anaba. She's representing the Upper East region. Now, there's a dance that must be done very majestically. There's a story to it. Please, let's welcome Taya from the Northern region.
Damiana, Nanuma, Pamba, Asanzanuma, ministers, MPs, Nabankan Tabru Songdama, Umpore Sonka Meteria, the Namaso Telepomni in Tabru Songdama Shama. I extend my profound gratitude to you all for all the love shown me so far. Tonight, I will be telling you all about the Naabjao dance. Kindly support me by voting for me through the short code on your screens. Tigobi Tinya, Tiwale Tunlu, Mpoya Kapai.
That's rhythmic sound of Naabiao. The sound that reminds me that I am royal. The sound that reminds the great Dagon kingdom of our glorious victory against the Basaris. During the era of slavery, Naabiao, the then wicked ruler of the Basaris, captured and sold concumbers who are the patrilineal lineage of Na Abudu and Na Andani as slaves. How dare you? How dare you? Na Abudu and Na Andani warned the then king of the Basaris, but he didn't heed to any of their warnings. Oh, this got Na Abudu, the then overlord of Dagon, so angry that he declared a war against the Basaris. On the battlefield, we were victorious. Nabja was beheaded and his balls cut off. What was the essence of leaving such a battlefield in a hurry? And because we, the Gombes, went to war with our drummers, they told the war story through beat their drums, and we majestically moved to the rhythm which goes Nabiadamo Momo, Nabiadamo Momo, Nabiadamoya, Nje, Nabiadamoya, 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 Nje. Which literally means Nabia tried all he could to defeat the Gombes, but it was impossible. So this dance is named after the then wicked ruler of Nabia and is performed by we royals to remind us of our great victory against the Basaris. And so, to some of you who think that Naabudus and Andanis are enemies, no. They are sons of great Yakubu Nantos, brothers who won wars together but ruled the Dagon kingdom in tents. Ti Gobe Tinya, Ti Waletunlu, Mpoya Kapai. Thank you.
Taya from the Northern region. Judge Terry, did she do it for you?
Taya,
Yes, sir.
you look beautiful on stage.
Thank you.
And I like one thing about your performance. Your performance came with some swag.
Thank you.
And the way you intertwined the performance with dances, singing, and all that, that was spot on.
Thank you.
Of course, there was a hitch, a little hitch, but you gathered together yourself and you kept pressing on and ended victoriously.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's a beautiful performance.
That's the way to go. Don't give up. Keep pressing on till you get it right. And that's what happens here. GMB 2022. Now, there's a story about a Dove community. Blood must never, ever be spilled in that community. Let's welcome Honam from the Volta region with that story.
Miss Aglilo, Aglineva, yes, it's story time. Join me tonight as I tell you an exciting story from the land of uniqueness, the Volta region. Togbio, Mamao, Mr. Lian of Inter-Africa Glasses Limited, Mr. Eli Plim of Mex Engineering, Novinia Sohel, Volta Ghana Qatar. Thanks so much for supporting me this far. And remember to keep me in this competition by voting Honam. Akbenami, thank you.
Novinho, Miss Aglilo.
Aglineva.
Aglichofu. Jatofetuareti. Jatokbi Akitiji. Many years ago, there lived a brave hunter called Togbi Akiti. He was brave to the extent that he could go to the thickest forest to hunt. During one of his days, he went to one unknown forest to hunt. There, when he was about to fire a shot at a target, he heard a voice from the heavens commanding him never to spill blood on the land. This intrigued him, hence he decided to stay on the land with his family. Till date, this is the land called Duveko, where none of the inhabitants of this land were born on the land. Even women in their menstrual period are not allowed to do so on the land. You see, also, animal rearing and also burials are never allowed on the land of Duve. This is the story I can proudly say about the Duve community in the Volta region. Novinho, Egliamatua, Nefifinamio, Madivinamio, Yamas people, Akbenami. Thank you.
Akbenaoha. Honam from the Volta region with that story about the Dove community. Janet.
Honam, well done. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
I enjoyed the content of the story. What I didn't like so much is and he went down, and she, that pitch is a bit disturbing. There's a difference between communicating emotion and the variation of your voice. So when you go back for next week, I expect that you control that. Control your breathing as well. Engage us. I know you have the capacity. Well done.
And that's exactly why they are here as judges for GMB 2022, teaching the delegates exactly what to do. Please give it up for Honam. Give it up for Honam, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Now, you've seen most of them. We have 3 to go. By this time, I hope you're doing the needful. *713, *13# is the way to go. Let's take a breather. Please don't go anywhere. This is still GMB 2022.
Welcome back from the break. This is still GMB 2022. And tonight is all about storytelling. And as you're enjoying the show, I hope you're voting for your favorite contestant. Now, our next contestant, which is Amweni from the Eastern region, will be telling us about how Okriapemai came about.
Nananom, Christ Apostolic Funia Jidi Funinara. Past and present students of UPSA and Ghana National College. Adesufo, Ghanafo, Medamase, Wadoson Konemaho Fama Modetai Mechi. Tonight, journey with me to Okriapemang, where I will tell you the tale of how Okriapemang was formed. Okriapemang Tiasio, my name is Amweni. Please continue voting for me to stay in the competition. Na fei, se uko to journey na wosra odoman kumani shira, aya na wakai me, nyame shira edase.
Abrabro! Many years ago, Ekriapems were known as hilly ones. They lived peacefully with their neighbors until one day the Yakwamos invaded their land. And Nunti, Nana Jadun Kansa sent his eldest to watch him, say a chimfumba kunjawon, or chihine suma na kunfua won who ya ding. Brian Sasasrekweni bo wants to say, hey! Ekuwapim begni! Ekuwapim begni na vedanya Hey! You! After the war, ne was Ekuwapim futuachim foka. So the two parties met at Abutachi and planted a stone as a memorandum of understanding. This union birthed great leaders in the eastern region. Ebini, fellow Ghanaians. His Excellency, Nana Dodon Kufuor. Na Sibine, the big man in the business. Dolores Frimpo Manso di Assemble. Delay. Na Sibin Sudeme, Akukuyampa Hinesama Maniato, Amweni. So, it is important that we support one another. For in unity lies strength. Ayawuda Fantini Group and Snake Akrebio. Manuatu.
I'm when you're representing the Eastern region. Osi Ayawuda Fantini Group. Let me move over to Jibodi and find out what Jibodi thinks of Amweni's performance.
Amweni,
Madam.
well done.
Thank you.
I like the way your performance. I actually like the entire performance. One thing I would like you to work on is your vocal pitch. Okay, so you don't need to pitch too high. You don't need to pitch too low. You have a voice that you can use very well. Okay, so it seemed like you were screaming. That's all. But aside from that, the delivery, the dancing, the jumping, and taking, I like the way you use the stage. I saw you couldn't come forward because of that. So well done so far, but just work on your voice.
Well done, Amweni. Now I'm taking you to the Bono region, and Owuswa will be telling us about how the name Brekum came about.
Bono man temu ahemfo ne ahema. Ene Bono man ni abanimu penifo nyina. The protocol officer to the chief of staff of Ghana, Ata Gaddafi, Honorable Michael Ochibefi, Team Owuswa, family and loved ones. I really appreciate how far you have brought me. Tonight, I am taking you through the tales of my land. Me pese wo hunu say, kwantia eyemusiu. To vote for Owusua, dial the short code on your screens.
You, young lads, are very indolent and fruitful. Do you know how I got my title as professor? In fact, anyone who mentions my name without my title, on that note, let me tell you a story. In ancient times, during the Paleolithic era, hunting was a dominant way of making money. Hunters had to be very sharp and special to catch a catch. In this place, you had to be very skillful because they had a plethora of wild animals. Yes. Due to this, a hunter in the place named the place Bre Nekum, which translates as suffer to kill. That is how life is. Many bre nekum. I don't want to give you many words here, you know. I just heard that the unbeatable Brekum Chelsea just beat Manchester United in the UEFA Champions League. From the look on your faces, I know you want to say Brekum Chelsea then can UEFA Faben Benny. Take it from Professor Nomenclature.
Professor Nomenclature Ampa. It's the haircut for me. Now, Judge Terry, what are your thoughts on Owusua's performance?
Owusua, are you a comedian or a storyteller?
I'm a professor.
You're a professor. I see you are a natural comedian. I like your makeup, the way. So you want to tell the professors in the universities that they all have pot bellies and they wear ties and braces with glasses. Anyway, that was a good act. I like the comic aspect of it. But one thing that you have to watch is your voice, because your voice kept metamorphosing from Owusua's voice to the professor's voice. So you were shifting in between. Okay, but what you need to do is to maintain that constant voice of the professor. Okay, congratulations though, you did very well.
Congratulations, Owusua from the Budo region. Now, our final contestant for tonight, she represents the Greater Accra region, and she'll be telling us how a Guan princess became a king in the Greater Accra region. Let's welcome Na Ahima.
Ghana B, ni me kename. Gadang baby, keswan loy fe, ye fine ishibame, mimbanye ding omanye. Hogbani hoe, I acted as Nomo Belinfo, one of the Ganwulome. Tonight, I will share with you a compelling story of Na Dode Akaibi, a Guan princess who became a king in the Gan kingdom. To everyone that have been supporting me, I am highly grateful. Please keep supporting me, and by the glory of God, the ultimate Baba Gashipono. Nyaiwaladon, thank you.
Intanyalo inkatanye. Mekale matana desa niko na ado de Akaibi he. Na ado de Akaibi was a Guan princess who became a king of the Gan kingdom in Ayawaso. Her son, who was supposed to be the king, was so young as at that time, so she was made a king caretaker. She became very wicked on the Gan people that with the least provocation, she would request for a lion as a ransom. Not bad Sunday. One day she ordered the killing of all the elders in Ayawaso. The people decided to hide one old man in the present day Pokuase. She ordered for a string made from clay to plait her hair. Ayulokpan, in my hands, it's clay. Ayulo, can you make string from this? Dabida. The youth consulted the old man, who informed them to tell the queen that he had a string. The queen summoned the town so that they would witness the impossible. At the gathering, the old man appeared. He had in his hands 3 eggs, where he tried to arrange them in vertical order such that they could stand on each other. But it wasn't possible. The queen felt insulted and asked what the man was doing. And he answered, "A kitchen to my queen to sit and address your highness." The queen felt insulted and ordered for his execution. The man replied, "Oh, hail the queen. If it is impossible
to make a kitchen stew with 3 eggs, then it is impossible to make ayilokpa. And this brought to the end of the execution of the people in Ayawa. So, Mambile fe kumena fue wala no. Ejake eya meno ke iton wale. In the Santa Monele. Keje ngo engo itanye. Nye wala don. Thank you.
Nye wala don. Na Ahima representing the Greater Accra region. Our final contestant for tonight. Janet, you have the final say. What are your thoughts?
Na Ahima.
Hello, Auntie.
Yomo Bega.
Oh.
You know, when the old lady, I know you're stylish, huh? But you performed as Nahima, not as Yomo.
Oh, fine.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So I am expecting that you would have on the mannerisms of an elderly lady in the Ghana community. Not necessarily Nahima, because you are projecting the image of the elderly lady in the community. You did great. The performance was so fast. Next time, just pause. Learn to pause. And then you take us on a journey again. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Nahima. And so we've seen 16 of our contestants. That is all of them. But before we go on this quick commercial break, let me acknowledge the presence of some dignitaries. And so we have Nana Osetu Ateke, the first from the Oti region. That is the Akpafu traditional area. Yen Nana Kofi Afrishia from Sejuyo, also traditional area in the western north. Nana, thank you. Chief Izuzura Al-Hassan Darifu of Wasipe traditional area in the Savannah region. This is GMB 2022. We are taking a quick commercial break. When we come back, we have star performer, best costume, and most eloquent awards coming up shortly. Do stay.
I think, sir, I was here starting to get fee. Next week, we not imagine how movement you
It's a party in here. Round of applause for DJ faculty.
Nice. Now, before we move on, let me just quickly acknowledge some dignitaries that we have here. Now, please let's acknowledge Assembly Member Honorable Simon Yao Awaji. Thank you so much for coming this evening. And also, he is a chartered accountant, Honorable William Kwame Adom. He's also here present this evening. And also the Upper East Frafra Chief here in Greater Accra, Na Alaji Abbas Nyaba. A round of applause for him. Thank you, sir, for coming. Anita, you've got a few?
And I have a last one here. Prophetess Grace Owusu Afenyi from the Central Region. Thank you so much for joining us as well. And so, Cookie, tonight we have Best Costume Award up for grabs. We have Eloquent Award as well. And ultimately, the Best Performer Award. Who is it going to?
Yep. Okay, wait. We'll take it one at a time. Munyabuche. Best Costume. Best Costume. Most Eloquent. Best Performer. Hey. Munyabuche. Take it easy. But are you voting? No, boy. Are you voting? Yo, Yate, you know the code already. Star 713 star 13 hash. Now the contestants and the number. Thank you very much. You know what to do.
And of course, big shouts to our people in the Executive Theatre as well. I see them waving.
Oh, yeah.
We are just inching closer to awarding some of our contestants right here. It's been a beautiful night. I've learned so much. I know you have as well, Cookie.
Listen, I'm particularly happy for the audience here this evening. Oh, say, Omuka story na enjete hono. Bakubi podia meti so obi say e wo Bible mu. Meti obi say e wo Bible mu. But you may, all of you have done well. Thank you so much for cheering our contestants on. Thank you so much. Faculty, are you in the corner? Now, a lot of stories have been told here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed any bit of it, let's take a recap of all the stories that have been told on the stage tonight.
ye yuma, your friend home at some mileme.
Atadre.
Enematidenne.
And one of me family to you. Hey! Hey! I want it on you.
Fitenda kasidapem. Madam one. Mobe yabiala obedana tache.
Leniency to be their weakness, so who knows? Distraction might await us. A way to the wise
Is enough. Half of the will. After hearing the name Nana Bonsu, which means king of will, he jumped from the tree and laughed at the hairless head of the guinea fowl. The guinea fowl cried to the king.
Because of our rich and fertile soil.
But what about these farms? They built for 10 to 25 years, but stopped when the water is 120 kilometers longer than it became known as the water that blocked our enemies.
Indicating that yes,
A beacon of hope for her people. Wow. She suffered as a young woman married off to a distant farmer.
Na Abudu and Na Andani won the then king of the Basaris.
Many years ago, there lived a brave hunter called Togbi Akiti.
Si achimfum be kunja won or chihine suma na akofo won ho yeden.
Anyone who mentions my name without my title, on that note, let me tell you a story. The youth consulted the old man who informed them to tell the queen that he had a string. The queen summoned the town.
Continued tradition on tonight's stage right here at GMB 2022. Now going straight into it, shall we now find out who had the best costume? Anita, please take it away.
Of course, and it is sponsored by Camel now from Kerex, and so I will throw it to our judges as we move this way. And our guest judge, Dr. Terry, will be doing us the honors, and so if we can have the package as the judges give us who our best costume is.
Right. Hello. So you really need to hear this. You need to bring your voices down. You need to hear this. All right. So tonight, in general, we think you could have done much, much better. Out of the 16 of you, there were just a few standouts. So what we will encourage you, please, the comments that we make, take them seriously. And when you come next week, come better. We expect better from you. Having said that, let me go straight to best costume. We have 3 candidates. So, Owusua. Can we have Taya? And Tiwa. And tonight, we found elegance in her costume. We found grace in the way she moved. So our decision goes to Taya.
Taya wins best costume, and it is sponsored by Camel now from Kerex. Dr. Bright, kindly come and do us the honors. Taya, wait. We have a package for you. Dr. Bright, please come. She receives a hamper from Camel, now from Kerex, for winning best costume. Dr. Bright, please present it to her. Camel now from Kerex says, Taya, congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you. Doc, but you have to stay with us right here as we do the next one. And that is Most Eloquent, sponsored by Techno Come On 19.
All
Judges?
right. Today there were a few hitches here and there. Next week, sharpen your tongue, regularize your pitching, and vary your voices to be great at what you do. Today we have 3. Once again, Amoeni, Owusua, Taya, and the winner is Professor Owusua. Congratulations.
Nomenclature. Most Eloquent. She gets a package from Techno Come On 19. Ooh, I see some goodies in there. Wow. Nice, nice. Congratulations, Owusua.
Congratulations to you. Congratulations. I love the way Uncle Terry was showing us the details in the bag. Now to the ultimate one for the night, best performer. Judges, please let us know who outdid herself tonight.
Ladies, congratulations for your second night. My main comments are, when it comes to GMB, we are looking for you to take us on a journey. So your presence is very key. Your use of the stage, because when you have an opportunity, you need to show the world who you are. So your use of the stage, and we want to see more of that in the coming weeks. So watch your presence. We are looking forward to some great things, and we are looking forward to you making sure your region is proud. So do that for us, please. Do that. For the star performer, overall best performer tonight, 3 ladies come up again. Owusua, Teya, and Amweni. And I think I've said it already. When I was giving my feedback, I said it already that she really took the stage tonight, and the winner is Amweni.
Amweni for best performer, and she's receiving a package from Geisha Black Soap, Pepsodent, and Rexona. Congratulations to you, Amweni. That's a hamper with the Geisha Black Soap, Pepsodent, and Rexona as your reward for coming out tops tonight. Best performer. Congratulations to you. Thank you, Uncle Terry. Thank you so very, very much.
Wow.
Well, best costume matters, best performer matters, and most eloquent matters. But ultimately, you need to make sure that your favorite makes it to the grand finale and also picks the crown home. *713, *13#, you add the name of the contestants.
And of course, we're on every Sunday at 8 p.m. right here on TV3. It is GMB 2022. Thank you so much for joining us, and to also our very distinguished guests right here in the studio and in the Executive Theatre. Thank you so much for joining us. We're back next week with another exciting one. Thank you and have a good night.
Thank you, Ghana. DJ faculty.